guys, welcome back to Hip Tactical. I'm Hip.
I'm Trip.
And what we got for you today is a Thompson Center 50 cal muzzle loader.
Yeah, absolutely. This thing is a blast to shoot right here. Like you said, it's 50 caliber. This is a great option here. We kind of threw it in here. We wanted to do a review on it. Somebody we actually work with gave it to us. This thing shoots, like I said, a 50 caliber, old muzzle style. You have to load your pellets in, load your bullet in ahead of it, drop the trigger guard down, add your primer in, thing's ready to go. We went out, did some shooting with this thing. It was really fun to shoot.
Absolutely, really fun to shoot.
The kick on it is not as bad as you think it would be.
No,
for
well,
it being a 50 cal.
It all depends on how much powder you load into it. The powder comes in
little pellets.
Yeah. You'll see in the video. We'll edit in some shooting of it, and you'll see how they come in like a little. It's almost like a little pill.
Yeah.
And they just slide in first. You load those in, then you load your round straight in behind it. You pull out your tube, pack it all down in there until it's all the way in, like you said. You take your primer, you select from the back, lock it back together, it's ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. This thing is Thompson Center, which is, like I guess like a big brother to Smith & Wesson almost. They do a lot of the performance center stuff. This is actually the Triumph on it. We looked them up. They were, what, 179, 200, 150. I guess it depends on what, what year it is and where you're at. But one of the great things about this is the fact that you can, maybe you have a little pass behind you. You can't exactly,
a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, you can't exactly go buy a real firearm that, cycles, semi-automatic, double action. This is a great option. I wouldn't say it's good for home defense.
No,
keep it loaded.
But good if you like to go hunting and
yes.
you still want to be able to hunt. This is a great alternative.
Yeah, it kind of falls in that, if you had like a crossbow or bow and arrow, maybe you want to step it up a little bit. I mean, it's considered primitive, so during primitive hunting season, you can take your muzzle loader out and go shoot it. With it being Thompson Center, of course, they kind of went all out on this thing. Really nice rubber butt there to really
and they do make
a
more upgraded model to this. We saw a couple of those online.
They're like going Hunter XP or something.
Yeah,
like
they're going for about $679 to about $900, and they have added grips right here for your fingers. There's added places on the back for just texture and look, and to me it looks identical. I don't really see the purpose in paying that much more.
For the bang for your buck, that's it. This is where it's at. The comes with night sights already in it. We'll try to get a couple shots of that for you guys. It's
absolutely
really cool, but all around really fun gun to go out there and shoot and just blow some black powder and scare the crap out of everybody.
Yeah, definitely. The people at the range were definitely checking us out whenever we shot it the first time.
Absolutely. One of the big things, if you do have a muzzle loader, when we did get this. Make sure you check it. It's real simple. You may not know if it's loaded or not. Maybe it's been sitting in your safe for a while. You're like, I can't remember if I loaded it. Throw your little primer in there, snap it closed, point it in a safe direction, obviously. Give it a pull, see if it'll go off. That was one of the issues we had. It was
actually already loaded.
When we got it.
It didn't have a primer cap in it, but it already had the black powder and it had the projectile loaded into the barrel.
And that is not something you want to find out the hard way. You got to load it in there. Your ramrod won't go all the way in, and there are little indicators on the end of it that'll let you know, like, you've got it in there. It's far enough. It's ready to fire. But the ramrod comes out like normal. It has a little beveled edge that sits right on top of the bullet for when you're packing it down in there. Yeah. So it's super easy. Yeah. The handle turns out, really gives you a good grip when you're packing it in there. But for it to be a muzzleloader, fairly quick to load this thing.
Yeah, I would say definitely a lot quicker than trying to measure out an amount of powder and pour it in there, put your wad in, put your projectile in there on top of it, and get it all slammed down in there at the same time. It's definitely a way better modern version of what they used to have.
Oh, absolutely.
By far,
this thing. I would say 100 yards though. You're getting
all over it.
You're probably getting out of it what you need to. They do add some little spots here where you can back these screws off. Of course, mount your scope on there if you'd want to. I don't know how far you could actually get this thing with a scope. We didn't really test accuracy of it. We were just
But we
playing
only
around
had a
with
couple of
the club.
shots, so
Yes, absolutely.
we couldn't do too many. We wasted one right out of the gate.
Yeah, just second, which I'm very
glad
glad
we
we
did.
did.
I'm glad we did. I'm glad we didn't load it and keep going.
But yeah, just an all around fun gun to shoot, man.
So, also now we have our hiptactical.com website is up. We are going to soon be having some gear to sell on there. Right now we have a couple of our cups. They're Ozark cups, 20-ounce tumblers. They have our logo printed on one side, the We the People logo printed on the other side. We have gloss black, gloss green. The black has the green logo and the tan logo. And then we also have the gloss green.
Which this is the matte.
That's the matte black.
Of that guy. So.
Yeah, with the same green logo on it. We also have the same cup in gloss and matte with a tan logo. And then we have the green with the black logo on it, same logos. And then we have the green with tan on it. These were a couple of promo cups we did basically for ourselves first. And they look a little different than the actual production ones that we have now. But I think the cups turned out great. So we'll have those up. We have a couple of stickers that you'll see in the pictures to be in the thumbnail. They're kind of small to see on camera, but we have those. We also have bottle openers that are stainless steel, rectangle, wallet-sized bottle openers.
And that thing's great. I carry it around in my pocket. I've used it as a pry tool. It's stainless steel.
Yeah, with the corner, it's not going to bend.
Yeah, it's not going to bend. It's
really nice.
We're hoping to do a little bit more to it, maybe add some little more features to it. But we actually picked these up from what,
Atomic Metal Art.
Atomic Metal Art. So check those guys out. They do
they're a
some
local
amazing
company.
work.
They do metal work. They make signs. Anything that you might want, they can cut it out, make it. They can powder coat it. It's super awesome.
Absolutely.
But other than that, we should have. We actually got a bunch of
T-shirts?
knives in. Oh, t-shirts! I did.
Yeah.
We actually got a sublimation machine, so we're going to be making t-shirts here pretty soon in all different kinds of variations. So we'll have them like this with our small logo on the front, and we're going to come out with a couple of custom shirts with some different sayings and stuff like that on them. So other than that, we also have a bunch of personal defense items that are going to be coming up on the website for sale as well. We have quite a few different types of pocket knives. We have some fixed blade knives. We have pepper sprays for men and women, different little holsters to go on your keychain. We have a couple of the personal defense kitty cat keychains.
That's right.
They're going to be coming up.
Great gift for your wife.
Yeah.
You know, she'll love
We have batons on there. We're going to be having small stun guns. We have a variety of ones. We have ones that have
that.
flashlights.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have small lipstick tube ones that your woman can keep in like her clutch or something like that. If you're going out, it's just a small little.
Maybe you have a daughter that's at college, you know.
Small
something
taser.
Like that. Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll be having all that kind of stuff coming up on the website here pretty soon. Like I said, we got the website up and running, so if you go to Hip Tactical, you can check us out on there and see
you know,
it.
check your state and local laws. Make sure that
Make
you
sure
can
it's-
purchase what we
yeah.
are selling.
So-
I know batons are kind of
Yeah, it's
iffy in
iffy.
some areas, and how you carry them and stuff like that. But all around makes a good home defense. You know,
Absolutely.
can't get them a pistol.
Also less than lethal.
yes,
So it's,
absolutely.
if you have a problem with that, that's a great alternative.
Yeah, I mean, you should always go with that alternative anyways whenever you can.
Yeah.
No use
So-
in giving gun owners a worse name than they already have.
That's very true. So other than that, check us out, Instagram and Facebook. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to us now, drop us a like, and leave us a comment so we'll know what to do next.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks.